that should be your current reality. You have to be it. You can't just believe it, you have to be it. I'm determining my reality. I'm living it. What would that version of you be doing every single day? It's time to be your own best friend and make the dream life happen. Hey guys, welcome to Self-Care Sundays with Sophia, where we talk about self-love, self-growth, and everything in between. Super excited about today's video because we are going to be talking about manifesting. I feel like this is such a hot topic. It's kind of became more mainstream over the last 10-15 years with the debut of the book and the movie The Secret. I actually have it right here. This is like the best thing ever. If you haven't read it, which I'm sure you all have, definitely pick that up. I actually have a couple other books I'm going to recommend later in the video, but I feel like I've read every book on the law of attraction and manifestation, so I'm here to give you my 2 cents on it. I'm going to get right into the books that I'm going to recommend because I just finished one last night, and that's why I was inspired to make this video because it was so good. It's actually called Manifest. It's by Roxy Nafusi. This was such a good quick read, very basic, but I actually learned a lot from it, even though I've been on my manifesting journey for years. One thing that really stood out to me that she said in the book was self-limiting beliefs. We hear a lot about that, but I feel like for so long, there's so many things I've wanted to accomplish or manifest, but I haven't even moved forward to taking action because I didn't feel worthy or I didn't feel like I could do it. And there was a period for about quite a while where I got the visualization down, but I wasn't really taking action. And I was like, okay, I'm dreaming about it, I'm feeling good, but I'm not moving, I'm not doing anything about it. Another thing she said in the book that was so key for me is she recommends people make a vision board and then they look at it, feel it, and then put it away. A great point was because that should be your current reality. You have to be it. You can't just believe it, you have to be it. So why would I have a vision board up of the things that I already have? You wouldn't have it. And it's kind of like a constant reminder of the future. Yes, you can look at it and be excited about it one day, but essentially I'm reminded that I'm just looking at my future. So it's not my current reality. That was such a light bulb moment. So last night after I finished the book, I put the vision board away and I started to step into this new reality where I'm living it. I'm already it. And I saw a TikTok, I think it was, I forget who, but one of those self-help people. They said that using the word believe is actually not good because it leaves room for doubt. I wouldn't say, I believe my hair is blonde. I know it's blonde. I wouldn't say, I believe there's flowers to my bed. I really believe it. I know they are. They're right there. That's how second nature manifestation should be for you. That was a big thing for me that I never really thought that because they say, one of the secret quotes is, ask, believe, receive. It should be ask, know, receive. There should be no belief in it. It should be, I know this is what I'm doing. I'm the controller of my reality. I'm the one who's operating this video game, Sims game, whatever this game of life is. They say we're living in a simulation. If I'm controlling my avatar, I'm determining my reality. So I know these things are coming to me and they already, see, I said it. I know these things are here for me and it's happening right now. I'm living it. I recently joined a new gym, which I feel so good about. The environment is so high vibe, and every day I'm adding in 20 minutes into my routine of sauna. And I found that when I'm in the sauna, I'm using that as my little manifestation room because I feel like I'm living this luxe life that I'm trying to attract. I'm in the sauna. I just did an incredible workout. I'm healthy. I've got the dream body. So I'm setting up this reminder for myself every day when I go into the sauna, that's when it's time to manifest and really feel it and believe it. And it's become a new routine and I'm just loving it so far. Another thing I've reintroduced into my life is meditating, which I've always been very passionate about, but meditating is such a great way to get clear on your vision and really monitor your thoughts because the majority of manifesting is your thoughts. You are what you think about. So when you slow down and meditate, you can really be aware of what you're thinking. Are you feeding your brain motivation? Are you feeding your brain good thoughts, knowing that what you want to attract is coming to you? It's super, super important to have your mind right when it comes to manifestation. So going back to taking action, This is a huge thing because everybody preaches about think about it, feel it, believe it, and it'll come to you. Oh, and it's the universe's job of how it's going to come to you. You don't have to figure out the step by step. Just take inspired action and do it. That's something that I wasn't doing. I wasn't taking action, putting one foot in front of the other. One thing that I really see have manifested into fruition is my workout journey. I just started off by walking 20 minutes a day, and I slowly added on things at my own pace, like eating better, and then I started adding in other things to the gym. My daily routine has become so good now because I've got my mind in the right place. I know what I want and I'm willing to work for it. It's all about discipline. It's about lifting your foot and taking the first step towards the things you want to achieve. So if you have an idea of the type of life you want to live, what would that version of you be doing every single day? It's about the daily steps. What would she think when she wakes up? What would she do right away? And start doing that. You literally have to just become it. Make sure your mind is right, but what would that version of you be doing every day? Probably not sitting around eating junk food, thinking negative thoughts about yourself and just sitting there being like, oh, one day. It's not about one day. Make it happen right now. And I know that's very much easier said than done, which is the next key thing is really the main thing is feeling good. You have to feel good every single day, feel happy. And if you can't do that, this is the next thing, gratitude. Gratitude is the fastest way to achieve happiness and overall well-being. If you are in a slump and you don't feel good about yourself or your self-worth is low, writing down lists every day of what you can be grateful for is so helpful and so important, because you can't manifest the dream life if you're not on a high vibe feeling every day. The gym is really so important for that. Meditating, eating good. I know these are the basics, but they're so important. You can't manifest your dream life and eat McDonald's every day. I literally used to do that. And it's no wonder I felt like crap all the time because I wasn't getting up and moving. I had an idea. Oh, I want to write a book one day. Oh, I want to be a YouTuber one day. Oh, I want to have the dream body one day. Oh, I want my place to be organized. I've started very small steps working towards those. Like I really want to have a very organized, beautiful apartment. And I started writing down lists of small little jobs that I can do every day to work towards being super organized and retraining myself how to be very tidy and organized and decluttering everything. And every time I would get one of those little jobs done, like literally just like organizing my makeup drawer, organizing my spice cabinet, refolding my shirts in my drawer dresser thing. Every time I check something off the list, I feel so good about myself. And the key is feeling good. So anything you can do to get that rush and feel really good about yourself is so key for manifesting. I feel like I keep saying the word key. So I'm actually going to whip out this other book called The Key. This is by Jack Canfield. It's The Key to Living the Law of Attraction. It's a very quick, easy read. Like you can see how thin it is. Like the writing is big. It's a very easy read. I've read this a few times actually. It's a good basic one. I love it. There are so many books on manifesting. I actually have in my Amazon storefront a whole list of every book that I've read. And I really have, I gotta keep working at it. I have more to the list, but all of them are on self-help, personal development, law of attraction, manifestation. So definitely check out my Amazon storefront if you haven't, because those are all the books I recommend. I'm also really big on watching YouTube videos, and my whole TikTok feed, my For You page, is basically all about manifestation, self-improvement. So I'm constantly feeding my brain inspiring words and tools to how to make my dream life happen. I'm finally ready. I'm so determined to live my best life and be in my best timeline, be my highest version of myself, and I'm just addicted to feeling good. So if you don't watch YouTube videos like this very often, there will be thousands, if not millions, videos on manifestation and how to raise your vibe higher. It's really cool. Even just like listening to it when you're going for a walk. I like to watch the videos when I'm at the gym doing my cardio. I'll do like my cardio and I'll watch my self-improvement YouTube stuff. And then when it's time to do the weights, I'll put on my music and like get in the zone like that. But that's a really important time for me. Meditation, again, is huge to really clear your mind and recognize, okay, what can I work on? Why did I have a self-limiting thought like that? How can I change the narrative in my head to be my own biggest cheerleader? Because you really only have yourself. It's all up to you. You can determine your reality and you can create your dream life. Everyone can do it. If you look back at your life 5 years ago, how was I doing back then? That's why I love to journal, because sometimes I'll even look at old journals and think, oh my gosh, I remember feeling that way. I've come so far. It's so important to celebrate yourself and congratulate yourself for the progress you've made. Feeling good is key. If you want to manifest your dream life, just feel good. How do you feel good? Okay, what do you do on the daily? What is your self-talk like? Do you work out? Do you eat healthy? There's so many things you can do to feel good. And I think you get to a point where your self-love game is so strong that you really do want the best for you. So you're just ready. I feel like I'm finally ready. I'm living my dream life. Everything I've ever wanted is in my life, and I'm so, so grateful for it. I'm constantly looking around me, and I'm just so grateful for the stuff I have in my life. Another thing I forgot to mention is look at your surroundings. Are you inspired by the people that's in your life? Are you surrounded by people that you have nothing but good things to say about? Are you surrounded by people that you really admire, you respect, you love what they're doing, you love who they are? That's super important, because if you have a friend or somebody in your life that you don't really agree with some of their morals, you don't really align with them anymore, it's time to send them love and move along, because it's not a good vibration to be thinking any type of like negativity towards someone, to ever be gossiping. That is so low vibe. If you gossip, you're gonna get it 10 times back to you. So really be aware of only speaking love and positive things about people. And if you find yourself wanting to talk negatively, maybe it's time to reassess that friendship and take a step back and do what's best for you, because you are responsible for how you feel, and you are also able to choose the people that are in and out of your life. If there's somebody that you like, or you're in a situationship and they're not making you feel good, like if you're seeing somebody and you're in a situationship and you're not on the same page, they're not giving you the effort you'd like, and you find yourself feeling lack, time to cut it off. You have to be your own best friend and do what's best for you, because you teach people how to treat you. If somebody's not treating you the best or not making you feel high value, well, guess what? You're not going to be high value, because you keep allowing them in your life every single day. It's time to be your own best friend and make the dream life happen. All right, I think my pep talk is done. I'm probably the happiest I've ever been. I'm in the best timeline I could possibly have imaginable for myself. Everything is going good and I feel good. So I know I'm on the right track because I feel good. So I hope you loved today's video. I'm Sophia Pearson. You can find me on all my social medias at Sophia Pearson. We'll see you guys next time on Self-Care Sundays with Sophia. Bye.